No pan, no party. That's a summary of today's game. I'll see you guys soon. Bro, brother, what was that today? What was that? What did I just see? This is the quality of these teams? No, no, no. I believe you guys can do better. I'm going to start with Atletico. You guys are playing at home. You have your fans paying their hard earned money to come and see you guys perform in a semi-final, man. And you guys come here and park the bus the first half. You guys literally didn't do anything. You did zero, nada, bro. What was that, brother? Simeone, your team can attack, brother. They can play beautiful football. What are you guys doing? Why do you always choose to defend? Bro, the definition of fans coming to watch you, the definition of all the fans watching this beautiful game is you want to see the ball going in the back of the net. That's it, bro. We watch this game to get euphoria from the goals, from the nice dribbles, from the nice shots. Yes, we want to see defensive plays. Yes, that makes sense, but not all 45 minutes, man. The first half, what did you guys do? Thank God you guys have Alvarez, man. He actually tried to make some effort, bro. But other than that, bro, it's very disappointing. You guys knocked out Barcelona, one of the biggest contenders, bro. And you come and you show up to play like this? Arsenal, you guys, I respect you. You guys came here, you showed up, man. You wanted to play, bro. You showed effort at least. You showed high press, bro. You were pressing. Arsenal was pressing, bro, with their attackers, bro. With their attackers, who Madueke and Martinelli and Jokeris, they're pressing. Bro, these guys were pressing you with their B team, bro. With their B team. What are you guys doing? Attack them, bro. Attack them. What are you scared of, bro? What are you afraid of? Tell me. What are you afraid of? Guys, please let me know in the comments, bro. What is this tactic that Simeone goes for every single time? In the second half, you saw it, bro. You saw it, how beautiful the game became, bro. The first 20 to 30 minutes in the second half, bro. It was beautiful, bro. It was sensational. There was a bit of action, bro. I almost fell asleep in the first half. I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. Arsenal, Arteta, I applaud you, man. I hope you guys go through. Not because Atleti eliminated Barcelona, but Atleti didn't show up today. And if you don't show up, I'm sorry, brother. You don't deserve to go through. What are you doing, man? We're gonna break it down, bro, and we're gonna look at the stats. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what happened, bro. It's just pathetic, bro. Simply pathetic. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Just as an intro, let's break it down. If you're new here, sub to the channel, like the video. I'd really appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let's get through it. Rolling. Starting with the first half, it was pretty evident that Atleti came here to defend. Zero big chances versus 2 for Arsenal. And, 0.2 XG versus 1.2. Man, that tells you a lot, man. Tells you a lot, bro. 80% pass accuracy, 90% for Arsenal. The cohesion between the players for Atleti, it was horrendous. There was no chemistry. There was no connection. Alvarez was the only one that actually cared about this game, that actually made an effort. He gets the ball outside the box, opens up his body, finesse shot, man. Raya with a brilliant dive, man. Massive save in the opening minutes. I think it was like minute 5 or 7. And ever since that shot, it was all Arsenal. Arsenal had more possession, had more control of the ball. They were controlling the tempo. Every time Atleti got the ball, Arsenal were pressing them. I was very, very proud to see Arsenal making that effort, man, because they can. Even though the quality of players that they fielded weren't, their A team, but it was very beautiful to see. Then comes Madueke. Madueke goes in between Ruggeri and Hanko, and he crosses it to the left wing. You have Martinelli and you had Hincapie. They both aimed to get the ball on target. They couldn't get it off. But it was, beautiful play by Madueke. Beautiful dribble, man. He was so explosive on that play. And moments later, Jokeris, man, minute like 20, he gets the ball and he runs all across the pitch, bro. Man, It was crazy. It looked like a flash of Jokeris from Sporting, and Lorente was chasing him. Koke was chasing him. He shielded the ball, man. He brushed them off the ball, and then he passed it across to Odegaard. Odegaard gets the ball in the box, and I don't know what he did. He choked. He could have given it to Madueke. He could have went back on his left and finessed it. I don't know. He just like he panicked. It showed like he panicked. He couldn't finish that play. And towards the end of the first half, there was a beautiful synchronization between um, Odegaard and Zubimendi. Zubimendi gave it to Odegaard. Odegaard back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi gave it to Jokeris. Jokeris gets the ball in the box and he gets pushed by Hanko. And they get awarded a penalty. Joker steps up and drains it. Beautiful, beautiful finish. Very, very deserved. And honestly, it looked like Arsenal was going to take this tie away. They looked the much better team. They looked, man, solid, very solid, man. I love the effort I saw from them, man. Usually, they are the ones who defend and they go on a counter. Actually, they are the ones who are doing the pressing. In the second half, though, I don't know what happened, bro. Like the script flipped completely. It's like Simeone gave them a beating, bro. They gave them a smack on their faces, man, and they came out like beasts, Atletico, and it was amazing to watch. It was amazing to watch, and I'll tell you why. Because on one on one hand, you're seeing a team that is in the semifinal and they just looked lazy, man. They didn't really show any effort. And on the other hand, in the second half, it's like they got the stem shot from Call of Duty, bro. And they were all jacked up and they were pressing, they were rushing, they were playing beautiful passes. And you can tell the possession. They had more control of the game. They showed up 2 XG versus 0.27. This is what your team can do, Simeone. This is what your team can do. Stop parking the bus, bro. Play good football, man. Play nice football. You're capable of doing that. 3 big chances, bro. 2 big chances missed. This is what we love about this game, brother. And look at Arsenal. What the hell happened, bro? What the hell happened? You got a 1 goal lead and yeah, you just decided to park the bus. But you guys had a sample, a data point, which was the first half. You guys were the ones pressing. You guys were the ones with the more aggression, and you did very well. So why hold back? Why you decided to turn the engine off and that's it? Let's lay back and wait. No, brother, no. No, that's not the way to do it, man. That's not the way to do it. I think Arsenal could have had a better quality. They could have done way better in the second half. And because Atletico were attacking more, bro, they were executing beautifully. There was more cohesion from Atletico, and they were crossing in the box, very dangerous balls that would just bounce. And it gets to Griezmann. Griezmann with a finesse shot. It went very slowly, curls, and it hits the top bar, man. It was beautiful, beautiful execution. I thought that was the equalizer. It didn't go in, but beautiful effort, bro, from Griezmann. I really loved that effort. It was nice. Eze came on, Saka, Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, and for some reason that turned off Arsenal. Even though I expected to inject more explosiveness in the attack, that didn't work. Ruggieri was all over Saka. Saka was able to pass him minute 90, I guess. He was able to dribble him once, but that didn't translate into anything. Atletico's equalizer came from a penalty spot, but the play just before that, Griezmann steps up to take a corner kick. He crosses it to Marcus Llorente, who was standing outside the box, and volleys it. It touches Ben White's hand, even though it wasn't even close to being on target. Penalty awarded. Julian Alvarez steps up and, man, smashes it in the back of the net. 1-1. And after that, Atletico gained momentum and they were sending players forward, man. Like I said, Griezmann hit the post at one point. Lookman had a chance, man. And I don't know how he missed it, bro. He got into the box and he faked the player. The player, like, he sent him to the gulag. And then he took a left footed shot, which was straight at Raya. That didn't go in. Otherwise, Atleti would have been 2-1 up. At one point, Arsenal had the ball at the right wing. They passed it to Eze in the box. He gets the ball, he touches the ball, and as he's, going after the ball, Hanko steps up, and, to me, it was a clear pan, but the ref ruled it out for some reason. I don't know what that reason was, but that was even a more obvious pan than the first one on Jokeris. So again, bro, this inconsistency between penalty calls, between teams getting certain calls, other teams don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. There should be more consistency to this because you're ruining the game, man. You're ruining the game, and that is unacceptable for the fans, for everyone, for the players, man, for the teams, for the coaches. I expected the game to have much better quality. Ben White was poor. Odegaard was shaky. Zomimandi poor. Martinelli poor. I don't know why Martinelli never attacked Lorente. Like, well, what are you scared of, brother? You are playing in the semi-final, bro, and you're not willing to take a chance. You're not willing to make an effort and try to dribble past Lorente. I know Lorente is a good defender, but like, come on, brother, you gotta go at him, man. He takes it forward, and once he gets close to the edge of the box, he turns back, passes it back to Rice or Zubimandi. Come on, man. Rice was solid. Hincapie, sensational. I think he was, you know, the top performers from Arsenal. Raya, sensational save in the first few minutes. Alvarez deserved, the man of the match. Lookman was good. Koke was good. Simeone was a shadow today. And you know how he does these runs and they send him like long balls? Hincapie took care of that, man. He was burying him. He's like, come at me, man. I'm a dog here, bro. It was crazy, man. He took care of him. Rogerio was good as well. Griezmann, again, he had the crossbar and he had another shot, man, that he missed. But a good, very good effort from him. 1-1. Is it fair? You can argue that the second there should have been a second pan for Arsenal, but yeah, that's the summary of the game. I think Arsenal really missed Timber, really missed Calafiori, have Havertz, Saka. I don't know why he didn't start. If he was able to play the second half, why not start him? Even though Madueke did a few good dribbles, um, but yeah, that is it. It was very close, and I don't know. In terms of like the second leg, it's gonna be at Arsenal again. I'm expecting nothing but parking the bus from Atletico and Arsenal trying to penetrate. I'm against this midfield here, bro. If you wanna field Zumi Mandi as a CDM or as a CM, bro, put Rice here and put Eze here, or switch Odegaard and Eze. You need two players that can penetrate, that can orchestrate. These are gonna be your cams. They're gonna be box to box, or like they're gonna penetrate in the box, man. You have to have another one, man. Zubimandi and Rice at the same time is too defensive. That's my opinion. Atleti, Alvarez, I hope it's not a massive injury, even though the way he fell and his body like dropped on his ankle. I don't know if he's gonna have a major injury, but I hope he's okay. I wanna see him because I respect him the most out of the whole club, out of the whole team from Atletico. It wasn't really a thrilling game in my eyes. I think Atletico missed a lot of chances. Lookman, Griezmann, and Alvarez had chances. From Arsenal's point of view, Odegaard had a chance. Martinelli had a chance. They had a shout out for another pan. It wasn't called. So both teams had chances. They just couldn't capitalize on them. And we'll see what happens when they go to Arsenal. And I hope we will see a more interesting game because that will decide who goes to the final, man. Can you imagine? You have the chance to go to the final and you show up like that. Just disappointing, man. Anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. If you're new here, sub to the channel, like the video. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon. Eddie!